Yay.
Okay, well, we are now here. Let me make sure
Let's make sure we're really there.
Okay, so a couple things here. First of all, welcome back to the GAMA Live Trade Show. Not live trade show, but live from the GAMA Trade Show. Mark Streed has finally shown up in town. He always waits till the convention to start, then he comes.
That's right.
No, wait, that's Eric.
No, I think that's Eric, actually. Yeah.
Now, a couple things. First of all, we're not recording in our main room. The other guys are recording right now. In fact, I believe they're interviewing Looney Labs, if I can hear the loonies through the walls. So they have all the good cameras and all the lights. We actually have some pretty good lighting, but it's now raining, so it's going to look darker in here. We're in the other half of the suite, but we have this cool picture in the background.
That's right.
So we'll take some questions, and if you have any questions for me and or mostly Mark Streed.
That's right.
If you're confused, this is Mark. Okay?
It is me. I'm 100 pounds lighter, and no, I'm not sick. I've gotten a lot can questions.
People said you were sick?
People asked if I've been
sick.
This
is why no one loses weight, because they get like... People are like, you can gain a little bit back.
That's right, no.
It's okay.
I appreciate the concern, but no, I'm doing well. I'm actually doing better than I ever have, so... Yep.
So, you just got in...
Yeah, like 2 hours ago. I've just been roaming, exploring. It's kind of maze-like.
Yeah, the whole hotel is actually like a maze.
Yeah.
But this actual, once you get over here, I don't think it's maze-like at all, so it's not too bad. Although, I see people swimming outside, which is kind of weird. There's like a heated pool here. I think it's like 40 to 50 degrees. It's not
and there's
swimming
a specific entrance for winter swimming, it says. Use this entrance for winter swimming. I don't know.
Do they like some way to keep that area warm?
I guess.
Did you bring your swim trunks?
No, I did not.
Well, we will never know then. Yep. Okay, so who is the skinny guy with Tom? No, that is me. Oh!
Yeah, well. You're working on it, right?
Not this week, but yes. So, let's see. This morning I played a game that I want to talk about briefly here. The name is eluding me because the gameplay was good, but I don't...
Yeah?
Planet Apocalypse.
Oh.
This is from Peterson Games.
Yeah.
They do the Cthulhu Wars. Yeah, right, okay. So this is a similar thing. Okay. Yeah, it's not really a similar, but it's like a cooperative game.
Nice.
So, basically... A bunch of demons have invaded Earth, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So, all Seamon's dreams have come true. So, all these big plastic miniatures have come here, and you are fighting one big giant dude at the very end. Nice. And you got to get to him by fighting through...
Based?
No, it's a cooperative game.
Okay.
And you got to get through all these mini guys, but if you don't move through them, they will keep coming to you. So, it's like tower defense, but area control.
Okay.
And then you have your own dude... you have your own map, and so you're upgrading your skills, and you're chucking lots of dice. But I really liked it.
I love that. Yep.
I like the hats, guys. We do look like we're matching hats.
Yes.
Have you played any Dream Wars? Have you?
No, nope.
Are you doing any of the interviews, Mark?
Yes, Wednesday, tomorrow, right?
Well, yeah, I'm scheduled for some, for sure.
Yeah, 2 or 3, something like that.
He wouldn't do more.
That's right.
Actually, it's because because you are working at one of the booths here.
Right, I'm helping out Passport a little bit. So
there we go. All right, folks, send us some questions. Send us the hard ones. Send us ones that make us think. Send us ones that make... Okay, so anyway, still talking about this game. I'm going to drone on about it until someone sends some questions. Planet Apocalypse. So it was a prototype-ish game, which I very rarely do, but I did this time. And I really, really enjoyed it. I liked the whole... Roll dice, try to kill monsters. You got to roll higher than them, and then increase your skills.
Are they doing a Kickstarter for it, or are they?
The Kickstarter is over.
Oh, too bad.
Well, were you gonna go back? It's probably not a cheap Kickstarter.
We could do a Dice Tower preview for it.
Planet Apocalypse was a recent Kickstarter. Someone says.
Okay.
Well, we'll tell you.
That's right.
Okay. Wait, how much did it make? Guess. It's a lot of miniatures.
A lot of miniatures. I'm going to say... Wow. I'm going to say 75 grand.
That's close. So 514,000.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
I mean, the theme is probably a little dark for me.
Is this the board?
Yeah, you move down this track here that you guys can see us pointing at. You move down this track, and then these monsters keep coming at you, and you're like rolling dice and trying to kill them.
Wow.
All right, let's go back to questions. Do we have any questions? Okay. Planet Apocalypse. Okay. What other Kickstarters are you guys seeing this week? Well, you haven't.
I haven't seen any. I've just got here.
I saw the Journey to Osiris or something like that. That's from Daily Magic Games. I played that. There was some other Kickstarters there last night, but I don't remember. We were just talking to Gil Hova.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he had one of his Kickstarters there, but I don't remember what it was. How has it been so far? Good?
Yep.
If the amount of time it takes to teach someone a new game is irrelevant to my friends, what is the best game that takes too long to teach but is really good? That's a good question.
That's a great question.
But do you have somebody who the amount of time to teach a game is irrelevant to? Because usually I'm sitting there, people are like, that's what? Too late, I'm on my phone.
Yeah, exactly. It depends. For me, it's the group, right? And then you're like, oh, I can't show this group this game because it's going to take too long to get them engaged. So that's a good one. Dead air. Sorry. Dead air.
I don't know if you pick a heavier Euro game. A lot of those games have a lot of rules. The new Feudum has a ton of rules in it.
Some big war game. I mean, any of them. Those would take forever.
Or just play fun games. Let's see.
Just play fun games.
Just watch your Restoration Games interview. What games would you like them to tackle? Like, what old game from your childhood would you like to see Restoration?
The game that I wanted so bad as a kid, every Christmas, birthday, everything, I wanted that Dark Tower, the D&D one.
Did you?
I wanted it so bad, but I never got it.
You never got it?
Never got it.
Are you still bitter?
I am. All my friends had it, but no, I didn't have it.
Well, then you could just play their game.
Yeah, but then they moved away. It's one of those things.
I don't know. Fireball was my biggest pick, and obviously they're redoing that one. Heroescape, which they can't do, so those are my top two. Payday. Maybe someone could make a good version of the old Payday.
Really?
Yeah, really. I like Payday. Even though I don't really get them anymore. I have to pay other people, and it's a whole lot less fun.
Yeah, right.
Let's see.
What else we got?
Any talk from Gam about fighting against fake board games? Does that make sense?
Like the people who are replicating?
Counterfeit games.
Counterfeit games.
Oh, yeah. I talked to one publisher
who
said that they do not have any... their games have not been counterfeited yet. They were very sure of themselves. They were like 100% saying, my games have not been counterfeited. So I said, Bonacker, shut up. But he actually says, because all his games come from one place, go to one place, go there, he hasn't had that problem yet.
Okay.
I still don't believe him.
Yeah. People want to counterfeit it. I mean...
I'm sure, actually, I think that's like the hot topic thing here.
Yeah,
I think counterfeiting is actually the hot topic going on. But I'm not going to many of the seminars, so I don't know.
It's a big deal, for sure.
Through the Ages, that's a good one. Someone said that. That's a good one for that earlier question.
Yeah, definitely. That's a really good one for that.
Scythe does not qualify as long and complicated. Come on. Okay, David. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to talk to you for a moment. Just because you don't think a game is long and complicated doesn't mean it's not. If you took all the board games in the world and then put like how difficult they were and how long they were, the median would be like 30 minutes and really easy.
Yep.
It's not until you get into the upper percentage where there's some of these games that take an hour and a half and longer. Scythe is a heavier, complicated game. I know that we sit there and go, no, that's for you. But for most people, if I introduce it to my mom,
or my wife,
right, they'd be like, what is this? Yeah. Or my, Uncle Joe, and he's like, whoa, it's complicated. Let's not pretend that it's not. Exactly. Now, I'm not saying there's not more complicated games, because there is.
Obviously, but just depending on the audience, really.
Heaviest game you own by actual weight. Ooh, I love questions like this. Okay.
Actual weight.
Dominion is close because the cards weigh a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Dominion's up there.
Oh, that poker chip game from with the dungeon one. What's it called?
Oh yeah, that's Too Many Bones.
Too Many Bones, pretty heavy. I know this because I just moved it the other day. I was like, I picked it up with one hand, and then I was like, what? Mark, I need to work out.
That's right. Yep, that one is definitely mine. And then close on that one is probably Mechs vs. Minions. It's a pretty heavy game too.
Did you guys coordinate hat styles? No.
No.
But Mark always wears his hat.
always do.
I wear this hat just sometimes. This is my hat of the day.
Sometimes it's white, some different colors, but it's always this flat cap.
Tom, when will finally try Food Chain Magnet? I don't think Will is going to play that. It's probably too heavy for his show.
Yeah.
Also, Will spelled with one L. How's the food been at the trade show? The food here is really, it's pricey, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But the food here is really quite good. Even someone who's health fanatic would probably enjoy it.
I hope so. What did you eat last night?
At a salad bar.
Uh-huh.
Attached to a buffet.
And how many calories was that?
7? 8?
8, maybe.
I can't even say 700, because even that's a lie.
That's probably a lie, yes.
Although I did not pig out,
That's
mostly
good.
because I'm just too tired. All right. Takaido was mentioned that the game has too long to teach.
Really?
Probably not. I think Takaido's pretty easy.
Yeah.
How do you know if a game is counterfeit? It's hard to tell, just like
It
a
is.
counterfeit bill.
Indeed.
You got to look for. There's certain things to look for. Some games are easier to counterfeit, but if you go online, there's probably people who talk about it. David says he apologized to all the older relatives. I remember teaching TI4 to my mother.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Why would you do that?
Wow.
She bailed halfway through, he said.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The Reckoners.
Oh, the Reckoners. I love this game.
Okay, so they said, what are your non-paid preview thoughts? First of all, we're never going to do that because that's kind of cheesy.
That's true.
Secondly, do you know that because of this game, I don't know nothing about the game, I've read the first and half of the second book already.
I went through the first book and I'm getting ready to do the second one.
First book is really good.
So good. And before we did the preview, I went through that first book. I wanted to have context. And it may have obviously sucked me into the game more. But man,
I'm loving this series. I'm really pleased with it.
It's one I've enjoyed the most doing.
Really?
Yep.
Well, Nabu Games has a really good record anyway, right?
Yep.
And I didn't know anything about the Reckoners, but if you don't know what we're talking about, the Reckoners are basically what they are is in some timeline, right?
Right.
Something comes and causes just random people, as far as we know, random people to get superpowers. So they call these people epics.
Yep.
And these people are they're like Superman or more.
Yeah.
And if you get superpowers, you also become evil.
Yes.
Like hands down.
The key is the more you use those powers, the more evil you become.
True. Don't say any more.
I know.
So, but these people are evil, and they're taking over the world. They're blowing up cities, doing all the things.
And they're having fights among themselves. The bad guys are back and forth as well.
So there's a group of people called the Reckoners, regular human beings, who are going to go through and take these people out.
Yep.
That's all I can tell you about spoilers, but
right.
It's pretty cool.
It is
because it's
so good.
We're using technology against superheroes.
And I can tell you that the game transfers the thematic essence of the book, comes through in the game. You're like, you have to figure out the epic's weaknesses.
Oh yeah, it's true. Each epic has, and it's not spoiler either. Yeah. Each epic has a weakness. Sometimes they're silly.
Yeah,
like,
they are.
Oh, if I'm near a baby goat, then I'm vulnerable. But they have to like watch. Okay, what's this epic? Where is he running? Because they also know the epics also know their own weakness. So this guy always avoids going to Walmart. So again, I'm making stuff up.
You're making stuff up, but it's literally like that. I mean, you just don't know. And so there's some characters in the books that explore what those weaknesses are. And the game, actually, you're doing that in the game as well. Collectively, it's a cooperative game, and it's got big chunky dice, and there are ways to mitigate the dice rolls and stuff. And you're doing all your actions based on the dice. And I've really enjoyed it, I have to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it based just on the books.
Yeah.
But I read the books because of the game.
Yeah, same here. Yep.
Did I see Derek's giant breakfast burrito? I did. It was very small, Mark. Last time you got angry at a game? I get angry at games all the time. Not at people, but if the game is bad, I get angry. I'm like, just...
Yeah, and I can tell you with some of the Dice Tower previews, some of those rule books are in very beta form, so it makes it even more frustrating, and you do get angry at the game. But then after you see what they're doing, it's like, okay, this makes sense. But those rule books are rough in published form sometimes, and the betas are interesting.
Sorry, Matt. When will you finally give Food Chain Magnet a try? Eventually. Besides SimCity, what game do you like for board game theme from a video game?
From a video?
Oh, Civilization. Civilization's the easy number one answer, right? I like Civilization.
Yeah.
Mine
is Adrenaline. It is dead.
No, they're talking about what video game gives you a board game feeling.
Oh, I see.
So Civilization is my...
Civilization.
Roller Coaster Tycoon does.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Any sim game, really.
Those definitely have the feel.
Who is the best gamer roommate and who's the worst? Don't answer that. Except for the best.
The best, absolutely Z. My number one go-to game roommate.
I don't know how you guys always end up rooming together.
That's
even though I'm the one who picks the roommates.
You're the one who picks the roommates.
Alright. Is the book series Reckoners complete? I think it was 3 books.
Yeah,
and I think it's done.
I think it's done.
It better because I got 3 books.
Yeah.
I'm more than halfway through the second one. It's good. Maybe not as good as the first, but it might get really good at the end because the first one really ramped up at the end.
So you read the book. I go through Audible because that's what I do on my walks in the mornings when I walk.
Is it Eric Sumner you're listening to?
No. Oh. I have a lot of Eric Sumner books, though. He does an amazing job. He does.
So tired of that voice.
You should listen to some of his books.
Someone said, you're selling me on the books, not sure about the game. Game still looked a bit clunky, but you said it's really good.
I really like it. Yep.
All right.
And even Anne, who is it's not her kind of game at all, she really liked it as well. So it's got that cooperative feel that you get from playing Pandemic. So if you like that kind of a game, you have the same kind of challenges and, oh my gosh, we don't do this, we're dead.
All right. Let's see here. Cabbie hats or newsboy hats? Newsboy.
Newsboy.
That seems cooler than cabbies.
Yeah. Flat cap is what I call it.
Let's see. Sadly, be great for a TV series. Oh yeah, man! If they make the Reckoner TV series,
be amazing.
I'm on it.
It would be awesome.
What about a Red Raven-based movie extended universe? I don't think so. I think his games seem like they're best not put to the screen.
I would agree.
Someone just ordered the Reckoners, but we're now a book reviewing service.
Book reviewing service. It's true. They're good. I do a lot of books, so...
Books have great world building, but man alive, I want to punch the main character in the mouth. Yeah, the main character, Reckoners, he's not awful, right? No. But he's 19.
Yeah, and
in this
they
book,
write him well.
In his first, the first 3 pages of the book, he sees some people dear to him get killed. So I feel like he has some slack.
Definitely.
But yeah, you're right. He is kind of
he is, but
dude.
He's a teenager though, right?
He's 19 in the book, right?
He's written as a teenager, so I mean, thematically it works.
And there's a lot of some of the supporting cast I really like. Right. There's a guy there who's what's he, Australian, Irish, or whatever?
Which one?
The guy who keeps making up stories about his past.
Oh yeah,
Abraham.
Yeah,
I really like that character.
Abraham, he's good.
Let's see. I recently looked back at the Age of Empires board game reviews. Is that game still relevant amongst newcomers? Oh yeah, it's great, but it's not like the PC game.
No, it's not at all.
What's the best and worst board game trade you made?
Oh.
I know the worst. I was getting in the collectible card games, and I'm playing Star Wars, and I didn't know much about Star Wars, and I got a black border Darth Vader, which is the rarest card in the whole set ever. And Sam said, I really want that card. Sam said, I'll give you any card in my collection for it. And I was like, sure. So I picked some AT-AT because I like those things, right? And the game Darth Vader. It was I gave him a $2 card for like a $50 card.
I don't have any good stories.
It wasn't like he was trying to cheat me.
Yeah, but he's like, I just need Vader, right? That's what he was doing.
I was like, I'll get another Vader, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Guess what? Did not happen.
Any magic trades that you did like that?
No.
I can't remember. I made some bad magic trades.
The best trade I ever did?
Yeah.
I traded all my Warhammer 40K stuff to a man named Richard Borg in exchange for all the games he ever designed.
What?
This was back in 2004, I think.
Wow, that's awesome.
I didn't even know who the guy was. He just wanted to be able to use these miniatures in some space game, and
dude,
I was like, so that was really cool. I was like,
really
I got
cool.
All these great games of his.
Yeah,
that was worth it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I don't have a good story like that. Mine are just simple trades. I haven't done anything phenomenal.
I once gave a piece of bubblegum too.
Right. They're just games like, I like this, but I kind of want to try that, so let's trade. It's nothing.
Have we played Architects of the West World yet?
No.
Do you think that many more games like Seventh Continent and Gloomhaven are coming this year? Maybe, yeah. Is there like a game? I mean, Rising Sun just hit the top 100 games of Board Game Geek. That's pretty amazing.
Yep.
About to launch my book Kickstarter. My book to do a pre. Okay, I'm pretty sure knowing this guy, he's probably joking.
Yeah.
But do they do Kickstarters for books?
Yeah, I've seen it.
But is it like before the person writes it?
I don't know if it's before it's written.
I don't think I would ever. Yeah. I don't think I would ever back someone who hasn't written a book yet.
Yeah.
Because they don't. Writing a book could take forever. George R. Martin.
Yeah.
All teenagers are not that bad. The support cast is great. Oh, the book. No. But again, remember his. You see, death. He grew up. He was working in like a factory.
His whole world is darkness because there's no sun. I mean, he's got to give the kid a little break.
And I actually do like one of the quirks they gave him where his metaphors are horrific.
Right.
He he just makes up a weird metaphor and people are like, what?
Yeah.
The Richard Borg trade is epic. I agree. Are Dice Tower Essentials going to be allowed in a Diced app? Well, I don't see why not. I don't know what the Diced app. I don't know how they pick the games. When I was here at the convention, they showed me the Blood Rage one.
Oh yeah.
And I said, this is great because when Dice first started, they're like, here's how to play Carcassonne and Ticket to Ride, and I was like, well, that's great and all, but I already know how to play those. Right. I mean, I know how to play Blood Rage too, but I want to see a game that's hard to play.
Hard to play, yeah. Yep.
My Rising Sun hasn't gotten to me yet? Oh, sorry, man. Do you want us to grab you a copy here? I don't think there's... I think I have like one copy.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of games at the GAMA Trade Show, which makes... It's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird.
But they're not selling games here. They just have like one of each copy to show the stores. Have you ever read Incorruptible, Irredeemable comics?
Nope.
I don't know.
Let's look it up.
Was it Incorruptible?
Yep.
It's an American comic series.
Yeah.
Follows supervillain Max Damage to become a superhero.
Ah.
And then he made another comic, Irredeemable, which transforms a superhero into a supervillain.
Okay.
And it's a finished series. I'm gonna get these because it's finished, right? Oh man, I don't want to read anymore because it will spoil the plot for me.
That looks cool.
Thanks.
Yep.
All right, the Kickstarter infomercial segment's continuing. I think, are you talking about the Kickstarter thing Suzanne does for the show, or the Kickstarter show I run every other Wednesday, or Mark's paid previews? Because the answer across the board is yes. Have you seen a Scythe-themed PC strategy game on Kickstarter?
No.
Okay, we're looking up a lot of stuff today. Okay, this is a fun thing.
Yep.
Scythe video game Kickstarter. That's just side. There's a side. That's a game trailer.
I don't see anything.
Wait, the Scythe.
Is there an app? Is he doing an app?
Hang on, I saw something about Scythe coming to Steam. No, just coming to Steam. Okay, we don't know what you're talking about. You need to give me a name.
Yep.
Okay, are we around a Dice Tower app? Yes. When? You might wonder. Don't know. But yes, it's happening. What's your favorite part of going to GAMA outside the conference itself?
Oh, for me, it's just seeing everybody.
The food!
For me, it's seeing everybody and hanging out with all my friends.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's right.
Friends!
Food.
The desserts here are amazing.
Yeah, I bet they are.
I'm so sorry, Mark. Alright. It's called Iron Harvest 1920. Have you heard of this? Alright. Nope. Iron Harvest 1920. It's a new diesel punk RTS.
Okay.
That might not be Scythe. It's definitely Scythe.
Yeah, that looks like Scythe.
That looks like the promo card from the Dice Tower, actually.
It does, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. That's cool.
This is not Kickstarter. This is like a Kickstarter type thing. They want 450,000.
Wow.
And they got 267 so far.
How much time is left?
Maybe it's not a time thing. Maybe it's something that you just do.
Maybe just do. It looks cool.
It does, but that looks really cool, actually.
That looks really cool.
Oh, they got like stretch goals up to 1.5 million.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna think about it till it's out.
Yep. I'll definitely try it.
Have you read the Dragons of Twilight series?
Yep, absolutely.
Oh,
I love those
books. Man, they're amazing.
I love those books growing up.
My favorite book of all that series is the Dragons of Autumn Twilight.
Yep.
It's the fourth one, I think.
Is it the fourth one?
It's the one where like a lot of the main characters die.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
I like the Time of the Twins that came out after it as well.
Time of the Twins was between them, actually.
It was between them.
It was there was the first three.
Yep.
Then there was the Time of the Twins, which is actually a very good series.
Yes.
I didn't think so when I first read it because I said I don't want to read about just the twins.
Oh,
because I like the whole diverse cast.
I like the whole cast too, but.
And then they did Time of the Twins. Well, they brought some of them in and stuff.
They did, but.
Time of Twins, and then they did the Autumn Twilight thing.
Yeah.
And then they did the new ones, which I did not like as much.
I didn't like as much.
I've gone back and read all these books.
But yeah, I love these books. They're some of my favorites.
I do. Unfortunately, the writing is not consistent if you go and read the outside the main series. Like, you can go read, like, tales of them from the old times.
It's just not the same.
Yeah, it's not. Also, yeah, but that's a good series. I just downloaded it and had Melody read it.
Yeah? They have. I just got the Audible versions of them.
Is Eric Summer reading those?
No, it's not.
He does read some D&D stuff, though. I know he does.
I'm listening to now. It's I'll tell you what it is. I actually listened to it on the plane.
I read on planes.
I listen because I'm doing multiple things.
You're not doing nothing else.
Yeah.
You just don't want to read. You don't want to imagine the voices.
Plus,
you want to listen to someone else and imagine the voices
Plus,
for
walking,
you.
it's hard to read.
I'm eating.
The Benjamin Ashwood series is really good by Eric.
Narrated by Eric Michael Summer.
Yep. And
there you are. See, Steelheart, the Recorders. Who narrated that one? McLeod Andrews.
He does a fantastic job.
You have the next one already ready to go.
Yeah, I do have it ready to go. And Eric does. I really like his Castle Federation series that he reads on Audible.
Man, you listen to a lot of books.
I do. I'm telling you. I mean, here's why I listen to a lot of books. Let me show you why. Because on average.
I noticed that.
Here we go. On average. So this month alone, I've already walked 109 miles.
You should have just walked to here then.
Last month I did 271.
Wait, go back. Today you are not. You did not finish your walking.
I have not finished my walking today.
You've only walked 6,870. So let's see if I've walked. Let's see if I've walked more than Mark today. I got to figure out the walking app on here. That's steps, I think, is what I have.
You have steps. What I have is steps.
Apparently, I don't have steps.
You don't
or
have
I can just
steps?
use health.
You
Okay,
can
hang
use the
on.
health one.
All right. Oh, Pacer's what I have.
Pacer's what you use. Okay.
How many steps do you have today?
6,877.
Oh man, I'm only at 5,397. What? How did you?
Well, I walked through
this game is
two
stupid.
different airports.
This game is broken. Where's that ring, Tom? Oh, did you send me one? I know you're saying you're like, what? Sometimes I keep forgetting to get my ring resized. That's what it was.
I have to for sure. Nothing. It's like.
Well, mine is the opposite because when I got married, I weighed 135 pounds.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
And so my ring, it grew and then it got stuck. It wouldn't even come off, right? And so I got it. I lost enough weight to finally get it off.
Yeah.
So once I got the ring off, I said, you know what? You could see where I'm going to let that heal before I get the ring. Well, now you can't tell anymore. So now I really should go get the ring fixed.
Yes.
Yes.
My ring.
I love my wife.
My ring has some inlaid gold, and they said if they had to resize it again, it might ruin it. So I have to get a different one.
All right. Well, we've been talking way too long, almost half an hour, and so we need to get going. I got a play test that I got to do in a bit for a Dice Tower Essentials game. Mark has to go figure out if he's at a booth.
Yep.
They're still recording next door, lots of different games and showing things off, although it's not so noisy, so the loonies must be gone.
Yep.
So, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel.
Until next time, we'll see you at the table.